Well, we're going to get started with our dailies and everything today. I want to thank you guys. Please hit the follow button, subscribe to the channel if you're new today. Other than that, I hope you enjoy. Hopefully, we don't just get disconnected today. Us. Oh. It's a bummer we're down one, but it'll be okay. All right, so today gotta get some people engaged today. Okay, sorry. It's weird. Wouldn't let me attack or anything.
Entering uncharted terrain.
12 kills isn't too bad. Okay.
I'll survey the area.
What's up, Zaid? How are you today? Turn that on for you guys. There we go. There we go. We got our 10 for the day. Let's get the duels out of the way, and then I'll switch characters. I don't know why he plays around if he knows he can kill me. I am half tempted to move everything from Magic back to Black Widow so that I can just be close to 2 million. It's free to play.
Engaging hostiles. Open fire.
I would be close. No, go home. I wasn't supposed to go there. Sorry. What's up, Betty? How you been? Yeah. Is there really a point to me trying, Zayd? I just feel bad for this person. Whoops. I didn't make that choice, though. Patch is alright. As free to play, you should be super happy about the whole thing. What's up, Station Wolf? Well, what level is your Doctor Strange at then? Plus, it wasn't all his moves, you know. Just woke up. There you go. You gotta sleep sometime, Station. Let's do. Plus, it's still early for you. It's only 8 o'clock, but that's sleeping in for you. Well, you kind of stayed up late then, but you were kind of delusional yesterday because you didn't sleep all day. Is delusional a safe word? I think it is. 2 hours of sleep, right? That was my point. You didn't sleep at all yesterday. Okay. Don't. Ooh, we actually. Yeah, more like a catnap. Yeah. Yeah, cat naps 2 hours, granny naps 4 hours or more. Yeah, stuff like that. Or military sleep is 4 hours. Let's do this. It's a 12-hour nap then. You're half dead. That's your nap. What's your sleep time? That would be sleeping station. Oversleeping, actually. You become delusional by doing that. Sleep time, I don't know. Yeah. I know when I go to bed, it doesn't matter what time, I'll wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock on the dot. Don't know why. And then it's almost hard for me to go back to sleep at that point. Yeah. Yeah. Wide awake at 4 o'clock in the morning when everybody's trying to sleep. It's not fun. Every night. I can go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. I wake up at 4. Sometimes it gets annoying though, Station. Sometimes it does. Spider-Man, you doing anything here? No. No, you're not. Let's see if we can get this last little box. Nope, can't do anything. Oh, we could do that. Nope, you're worthless. I could do these. What can we do? 53. How many is there? 4? So I do 12 of each. I can't type that in. It's a lot of gold though. Well, I mean, you have 1 day and 12 hours left to claim these guys. Use them up. Use it up. Because the event ones are usually not worth that much. Those are the ones that become worth $1. A coin, I should say. Is that? You don't want to get up today? Huh? Your back hurts? I'm sorry. I figure I will just. Yeah. Let the 300 bucks aside. Yeah, I didn't have. I had 285, so that was the disappointing part of that. There we go. At least I used it up. I mean,
What's happening?
you've already got enough companion stuff, so might as well, buddy.
Hey!
The only thing I told people is they needed to bust out as many of the Spider-Mans as possible, so. Because eventually you're going to have enough. It just gives you a little bit more. But I think it only gives you like 10 a piece, so. And then the No Way Home bodysuit, which is fine, it's just super expensive. And then the regional thing is super expensive, but how close are you making a set? Right. I didn't know if it was actually worth it, you know. I mean, it's worth it if you have three of one piece. I mean, three of one set, and then you can just pick the next set. But hopefully, the selection piece. Oh, it's not a regional selection, so it won't matter. Yeah. If it was regional selection, it would be better. Never mind. I'm slow today, guys. Oh, that's not who I want to use. Cancel. We're not doing that right now. Switch characters to go do other things. Yeah. Go ahead. Let us know. Well, if it's going to be like this, then fine. Have fun. Is that what's happening today? You keep saying that, and then you find an excuse not to play. No, Bad E wanted to help him, but he's like, I enjoy the storyline, so yeah, you can bugger off. That's what he told me. Wow. In fairness, though, I enjoyed the storyline too. That's kind of why I did it 9 times, okay? And didn't fast forward any of them or anything. Just had the weirdest dream, huh? Alright, what was your dream? Is this a mic worthy thing? Was there a lot of typing? Because I'm in co op. Right there. Nothing bad. That's good. One of the reasons why I said that is because I don't want you to have to type that much. That sounds like a long story in itself. Welcome.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All my freaking volume went like halfway down. What?
It's weird. You know, why that's weird is because I adjusted the volume for half the games halfway down this morning. So, just weird.
Well, my phone call volume was at like 75%. My media volume was at half because it's got some kind of weird volume control
Yeah.
permanently. My system volume was at below half. The what other settings do I have for my notifications was also at like 75, 60%. I'm
Nice.
like, why are these all at different indications? So my volume. So I had this dream that I was like a security guard slash kind of like a bouncer for this club.
Uh huh.
But it wasn't an ordinary club. It was like at a grocery store outlet.
Okay.
I'm like, the hell?
That sounds like some shady shit. I mean,
And it was like a store at first, right? It had everything set up as a store, blah blah blah. And then that shit like and there was nothing in there but like just stuff set up for a store like you're supposed to have all the fruit stuff and all that kind of
so like a
and
storefront.
yeah, but it wasn't, it was locked up just for that. Like
Wow.
so and then I got hired to be at the front door to make sure that nobody got in that wasn't allowed to be in.
Right.
Great. I'm a scrawny kid. What if this like big freaking 7 foot, 400 pound guy comes over here and barges right over me?
Right.
I'm like, that's not gonna be good. Anyway, it's going okay. I'm sitting there at the front door, just like freaking guy just starts. This kid just walks up and he's just sitting there trying to look in the door, and he's trying to give me like $50 in
Right.
like a bunch of different bills and change. I'm like, okay, I'll take it, but I need to see your ID first. There's no entry fee. You just have to pay for your drinks.
Right.
I just need to see your ID to make sure that you're over 18. Oh, just take this here, bud. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not taking your freaking money unless you have an ID. Oh, come on, man, just let me through. Nah, I'm not gonna. Not gonna happen. He somehow managed to squeeze by me and get in the door, and somehow I end up back in front of him with my hand on his chest, ready to push him straight back out the door. I'm like, this is gonna end very, very freaking bad. The sound changed. He's no longer there. There's a line at the freaking door. A freaking line all the way down this freaking uh complex that because the outside never changed. It's still like a grocery store outlet freaking parking
Right.
lot. And then the whole store changed. Okay, now it looks like a freaking what do you call, it's just like an open room with tables there. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened to the store outlet looking thing? Like, what happened? I was like, oh my god. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna continue. I was like, okay, anybody with kids, you can't come in. This is not a family. Yeah, people were trying to come in with kids, and they're like, I bought these tickets. He's like, you can't bring your kids in here. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you can't come in. You got like they either have to have the ID because I don't know if they're really short, but you got to have their ID or they're not coming in. It's the same thing like 5, 6 different times.
Yeah.
One lady was actually nice, and she's like, "Oh well, I can't go in, so here you go." She gave her tickets to like somebody else. I don't know if it was like for a room. I don't know because I'm not even taking anybody's money now. Like even that, and I'm like, why are people bringing in freaking tickets? What the fuck is going on? I'm like, am I supposed to be taking entry fees now? Like, because the scenery changes. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, if I get in trouble for this shit, I get in trouble for this shit. I wasn't told anything, so you know what? You can come in, you can come in, you come in. You're good, you're good, you're good. I know you. You can go. Why are my customers from my store coming in here? What like from my store, like from real life. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, it's my day off. Why are you not working? It's Tuesday. I'm like, I'm still trying to figure that in my head while I'm letting people go. Now all of a sudden there's a couch right in front of the door that can people sit in, right?
Right.
Um, and then there's tables, then there's a bar, and I was like, did we renovate in like 4 hours? How the hell did that happen? I'm like, this is too bizarre. And then all of a sudden the place is full, right? And
Right.
I'm seeing kids in here, and I'm like, oh hell no. And then because when I turn around, I'm like, this place got a lot bigger. When the hell did we get a second floor? And I'm like, and then I see a bathroom that's like down the hall that goes up a freaking like a rampway that goes up to the second floor, but this ramp is like freaking I don't know like 300 yards away. I'm like,
Right.
what the? And it goes up to it, and old people are walking out of it. I'm like, are we attached to an old folks home that's upstairs? And then I start seeing families come out of there. I'm like, oh no, there's visitations over here. Oh shit, this is gonna end bad because it's just an open airway. There's no door to freaking stop people from coming through. I'm like, this is gonna end bad. I started seeing people that were sitting over there, with the kids, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but this area is for adults only. Kids gotta go. Like, I'm sorry. What the? I'm like, sorry, your kids gotta go. Like, either that or I lose my job. Like, you get out of here. Whole place vacated. Freaking series of families that came in. The whole freaking like 4 tables just up and left. I'm like, what the? Then the couch that was in front of the door was no longer a couch. There was just like freaking chairs just set up in a freaking big ass circle.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, why am I even a security guard?
Let's go here.
So I was so confused. I was like, what? Is this my job now? And then I'm sitting there cleaning up afterwards. There's shoes on the floor, glasses were left. There's freaking. I didn't see any wallets, I don't think. It was just people's like leftover personal items. I was like, oh, cool, I got some glasses that I can sell. So you bring out a bag. And I'm like, I'm gonna shove all these freaking glasses in here, like not glasses, but like sunglasses.
Yeah.
Um, I'm like, I'm gonna sell all of these. I could sell these to all these females. They were all those like, those butterfly looking ones, the ones that are so huge on your face. And then some girl comes in, she's like, I forgot my shoe and my sunglasses. I'm like, um, where's your other shoe? She's just holding it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we have the other one right here. And then I find myself putting it back on her feet. Why am I doing this?
The perfect storm.
She's like, you want to go out sometime? You're kind of nice. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, no, I'm busy right now. I'm not worried. All the way from the back. Yeah, that, and then I freaking woke up and I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, I'm not a security guard. That was a weird dream. I was like, bring, don't ever let that happen again. I didn't watch anything that had to do with the security guard. I didn't watch anything that had to do with the club. I didn't talk to anybody about a club. Didn't talk to anybody about being a security guard. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Yeah. So the main thing we need to do with you is what? Finish the car?
I have like 3 characters that are in the beginning of the car,
Okay.
and then Spidey's like, what is he like, 95?
Right.
So Spidey's close to fighting Maestro soon.
Perfect.
I I think I think Spidey's next area is Central City.
Crown City?
Or Crown City, yeah.
Yeah. And that's after Polluted. Yep.
Stupid Dream.
Got into a little bit of a debate, I guess you want to say, with Logic.
What, this morning?
Last night. So the Reborn is taking the sidekicks as one of their Reborn alliances. I was like, yeah, I mean, that's a super toxic group that you're actually picking. And they really hate us.
Oh, yeah, the sidekicks, yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, all they do is cuss and whine and everything else. And literally, we're just trying to get our tickets, get out, and everything else. And he's like, yeah, we didn't know that. I was like, I'm just stating the obvious on it, buddy. And he's like, well, their leader seems nice. And I was like, no, their leader is part of it. It's the whole problem.
The leader may sound nice, but his intentions are
Yeah,
completely the opposite.
because it's blood, whatever. I can't look up the leader right now to show you guys, but uh, yeah, no. No, because I told Logic, I was like, I'm half tempted to just take everything from Magic right now, put it on my Black Widow, so then I can finally tell that alliance to kiss my butt. Because I'll be close to 2 million. And he's like, it's that far? And I was like, yeah, it's that far. Okay. I was like, our alliance just wants to get our cards and get out. It's literally what they want to do. We can do it in 15 minutes, but they won't even give us 15 minutes. So,
Yeah, we actually could do it in like 15, 20 minutes.
yeah.
And they would have the rest of the freaking night to do what they wanted.
Right. I was like, DZ That's all we look at it as, and everything. He's like, yeah, you guys really don't have
We
any
can't
reason,
compete. We can't
right?
compete. That's why.
Beyond that,
Like, there's really nothing I can do until I get to like your stage.
right? And eventually we all will. It's gonna take time. I can't expect anybody to progress as fast as I did. Um,
Well, that's what I'm trying to push for because I need those
yeah.
rewards at 100.
Otherwise, I might end up winning towards giving Black Widow a regional set, getting it from Magic, and then turn around and taking my reds and nanoing what I can into Magic. At this point, I can almost nano a whole set almost 3 times if I do it right. You know,
And just remember, you can bring it to a 6 star if you got two and
yeah,
three.
3, right?
So you can get one piece to 6 stars.
Yeah, or I could get one piece to 6 stars, which I mean that's huge. You know,
And that being like the headpiece or the chest piece
right?
will give you a bunch of extra damage.
You know. But if I chose to do that with Magic, everything she does is AOE. You know. Otherwise, I ran around with Reborn for an hour last night. Nobody in the alliance was came to DZ, so
No, I just didn't want to deal with collateral damage.
no, I know, but Longshot didn't
That's
even
it.
show up, which I thought was weird because I
No,
thought he was ready for it.
we were playing on the PS5. I saw you
Oh,
playing.
got
I
it.
told him.
Yeah.
I told him I was like, he's in DZ right now. He's like, I don't feel like going. I was like, I don't feel like going either. I just don't want to become collateral damage.
Right. Which is fine, but that's the point, and that's what I was trying to tell Logic last night. You know, I was like, but it's gonna get to the point where you guys aren't gonna want to take care of, you know, sidekick BS. So
No, and then our alliance. If we were to even team up with sidekicks just for shits and giggles,
right.
dude,
No,
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 half our alliance would be not even in there.
right. That's what I was telling Logic. I just want my alliance to get back to being able to do at least 15, 30 minutes of it and get out. You know.
Yeah, because if I do that hit and run thing,
Right.
it takes me like a half an hour, if not 45 minutes, to try to get the two extra primes.
Right. I did it last night with just throwing down Gordy at everything. But they also made it where you can't have two mini bosses hit at the same time either. No. So you have to
No,
wait
I
until
know. I
one
read
mini.
that
Yeah.
they changed it to where even in I think that also includes your dailies like from
Right.
the regular
Can't just
world.
hit one and then hit the other.
You can't
That's
hit
yeah.
one and run away.
Yeah.
You have to sit there and wait for him to die
Right.
or beat the shit out of him.
Right. You know.
Which I understand that, and I know why they're doing
Yeah,
that.
it's because some people just get stuck killing something all by themselves because you know.
Yeah, just because somebody wants to hit and run.
Yeah.
Why people just want to piggyback off of somebody doing all the work.
Right.
And then they want people to compete for those boxes. They don't want, two people over there and they get the top two rewards.
BB Gamer needs help with coal. I would help him, but I'm in the middle of. I gotta just finish my tickets off. But no, the way they were making it sound, so you got TSF Reborn, you got Sidekicks, and then you have Reborn now. That are all gonna have an alliance. Which is fine. But Legend Z apparently has a huge problem with sidekicks too, so that was Dragon's actually trying to figure out why on both sides apparently for that one. At least that was my understanding with the conversation last night. Yeah. I mean, everybody wants to be allied with Reborn just because of Dragon, but it's actually I got along with Saucy and Logic, and you know,
I have no problem with anybody in Logic just because of your reputation.
yeah, yeah.
So I mean,
Oh yeah, no, I mean Reborn has actually
I
been
had
fine.
Logic
You know,
freaking. I had Logic Z. There was one day I popped in there, and there was only like a few people, and he invited me to the party.
yeah, yeah, you will. You know, yeah, yeah.
And I thanked him for it afterwards. I was like, "Thanks for the pickup, bro."
Right. You know.
He's like, "Yeah, no problem. As long as I'm not with my alliance, no problem."
Yeah. No, and I think in all reality, what I asked, last night and everything is like, just to be fair, I would just like a time frame that, you know, we could go in and just not be messed with, and the earlier the better, you know. But they've also seen that DZ times are dropping dramatically because people are getting tired of it, and that's worldwide, server wide, servers wide. Um,
Well, yeah, because the little man can't stand in there.
right.
Like, you get killed too fast.
Yeah.
Like, just because you're 700 freaking K doesn't mean anything because all those freaking 1 millions, 2 millions,
Yeah.
1.5s in between and all that,
Yeah.
they're gonna freaking one shot you. You're done. You're done, homie. You're done. You're not gonna get your cards.
Right.
You're gonna die 5 times, get sent back to headquarters. You're gonna lose out on your cards. It's gonna take you triple the time to get through it. Not not even worth it. You don't even have time to stay in there to try to get points.
Right.
You die that fast. Like I went in there just the other day and quit while I was at work because I only pulled out like 70 points. I was like, no, I'm not. No, this is not gonna work. I got
Right.
like three of my cards, and I missed out on 4 different primes. I'm like, no, no, not gonna happen. Mm-mm. I was like, so I'm gonna stay in here this long and then get killed and then miss out on my prime.
Right.
And for what, a measly 10 crystals?
Yeah.
I don't care about that 20 crystals if I'm just hitting and running.
Right. But I think as an alliance, we're pretty much hitting the point where if we can't figure this out with reborn sidekicks, because reborn sidekicks, Legend Z, and then you've got the the foreign alliances too. It won't let me see them. Will it? Multiverse, Army of Rogue, Kakarot, and then Asgard's. The Asgard ones, they don't care about us either.
No, they put balance on and they kill everything.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
don't care what's near them. They'll kill it.
right. Yeah.
Reborn is probably the most sincere. I mean, besides one or two,
Yeah, and
key
Legend
people in
Z,
there.
they really don't want to kill us,
Um,
but yeah, there's a few people inside each alliance that they just don't care either. But and I understand
for the
that.
most part, Reborn is pretty considerate. Legend Z is pretty considerate. The rest of them just don't give a shit.
Right. Oh, and that's what I was trying to tell. I mean, logic and everything else. Well, before we even did the merge and everything, I was trying to tell Reborn and everything. We needed to be. These people are invading on our space, and that's how everybody needs to look at it. Even though it's a merge, but that's how we needed to look at it. It's our turf.
Yeah, because we had what about 15 people almost every day
Yeah,
that was in DZ, and then they changed it. Now we in the time zone and all that stuff. Now we got like what
four,
five,
4 or 5. If
four.
last night nobody wanted to join, nobody wanted to join
Well,
last
no, I'm
night.
not. I'm not becoming collateral damage right now.
Right. But it has been. It's become that toxic, which is unfortunate.
I mean, even if Reborn's in there, it's not their fault that they're that powerful that they're gonna squash a bug like me. Like
Right.
it's not like
No.
it's unfair to the small guy
Yeah.
is the way that they made the DZ right now. Like I said, they needed to put some kind of tier system in, and
Yeah.
I know that would split up the alliances, but
No, I would just
they
use the
should
lower
have
one. You know.
they should have made it to where like if your alliance doesn't meet a certain power level in total, you can't go into certain um,
Right.
territories. That's how I think about it.
Yeah.
And then that way, like, say if someone is too high, it dumbs them down to a respectable level that where they're not one shotting everybody in the freaking. That way, the other people have a chance.
Very true. Just not getting those 5 cards a day could hurt the alliance. I mean, it does hurt us every day that not everybody's doing it. So again, they just need to move it back to morning,
Well, yeah,
midday,
and then think
afternoon.
about the people
So
that are sitting here trying to grind for
yeah,
10K points now to try to get their DZ points out of the way. They can't even
right.
get 100,
No,
200, and you want them to get 10K, let alone the last one, which is 42,000.
right.
And like I'm still sitting at 27K right now. Like I've only gotten like 2K since they've changed it.
Yeah.
The only one that's not at 80 right now, no, no, she's my last one that I brought to 80, except for Star Lord that's staying at 70 at the moment until I can get him some gear.
Yeah. Which, I mean, the quickest way to get him gear is just put him through training next week or something. Use the 3 hours on him. I mean, or use the training on somebody else and then switch it over to him for the gear. You know.
Oh no, I mean, his cards need to go up and his actual badges, not
Right.
the costumes. Not worried about the costumes at the moment.
107.
Because once he gets to about 3, because I think he's at like 2 something right now. It's a small 200. Once I get him to about 350k, then I'll know he's at least viable to get some kills.
Yeah.
Plus his skills aren't even been touched except for the basics.
Trying to do as much training as I can because of the training bonus though.
Have what? 3 days on that still?
Yeah. I think it is. I'll have to look once I get out, but
I know I'm gonna do it today. It just depends on if you help me with the characters or not.
yeah. Well, if I help you get Spidey, then you can start using him.
Well, see, I already have Doctor Strange at 100.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Magic's at 104.
What's up, Zayd? Yeah.
And then Spidey will be my next 100, and then so on and so forth.
Your squid always has
Song
a
with
short
your
arm.
squid, bro. It's missing a.
It's always missing a short arm. It never does the whole squid.
He's regrowing his tentacle back.
Right. He's stumpy.
He's strong enough to fight
So-
right now.
I don't know if you guys know this, and I read an article and everything else. Okay, so apparently now like Red Lobster got in trouble and all that fun stuff because lobsters are sentient beings, and they now know that they make or they um, feel pain.
Well, of
the
course they feel
The whole
pain.
thing blows my
What?
mind. How long have you been dropping that lobster inside a boiling pot, and you're hearing
While
that
it's alive.
scream? Okay, to not know that it doesn't feel pain. So now Red Lobster has to kill it before it drops it in there. So
You were supposed to kill it beforehand anyway. That'd be like dropping a freaking, what is like,
no, but that's how
like
they were always taught to do it anyway. So I mean, even with crawdads, stuff like that, you're not taught to kill it. You're just taught to just drop it in a boiling pot. Um, it's just I just can't believe somebody actually had to take that much time to show that it caused pain. I mean, you could record it once and then realize that it felt pain. Okay,
I mean, you could hear it screaming through the freaking hot freaking water. What the
it's,
heck?
and I'm sorry, but this isn't funny, but it is funny. It took somebody hours to write this article. Okay, and the research it took them blows my mind.
Did they actually do a scientific
Yeah,
analysis on
they
it
did.
too?
Yeah, they
Oh my
did.
lord!
I mean,
It's
dissection
not.
wise, it felt pain.
It's not
No,
scientific. It's literally,
no,
you
it's
know.
now a fact. Okay.
No, it was a fact. I mean, it was just barbaric to do it. So people, I mean, I mean, how are they supposed to kill it now? Like bash it over the head or something? Like what? Poke its eyeballs out,
I
stab
don't
it in the
I
face?
don't
What
know,
they gotta do?
but I mean, I,
Because a chicken, you just wring its neck and then throw it in the freaking oven. I mean,
I mean, you know, it kind of it blew my mind. It took somebody that long to do that study to when you could have just said the lobster feels pain and left it that. And there's the, you know, but
this is barbaric.
yeah, told Ashley in the time. Yeah, matter of fact, glass reaction, getting boiled to death. Right. I mean, told Ashley in the time it took somebody to write that article. 1,000 lobsters died. Okay. Um, the thing is I thought a lot of restaurants were actually still killing them before they dropped them in and stuff like that. Apparently not. Okay. And even when you take them home, stuff like that, people weren't killing them before then. They just dropped them in the pot. Um, and then all
Little
these people,
barbarics,
based on the
little
article,
barbarians.
didn't they didn't even know they didn't even ever think about it. Um, and, that blew my mind too. Um,
They just thought it was some natural sound that the thing made when you
when it
throw it in the
gets yeah
in the hot boiling water.
right, it was just the sound of the animal or whatever. It yeah it was so
Yeah, that
weird.
was the sound it made, not the sound that the shell or anything else made.
Right.
Like, oh, that's a cool sound that the shell makes. No, no, that's the
No,
actual freaking lobster.
screaming. Okay. Um it's just it's like when people say that the a cow sometimes suffers when it's getting slaughtered and stuff like that. People don't want to think about that stuff, guys. They really don't.
No, I mean think about the days when human beings would actually get hung. They
Yeah,
would suffer too.
right.
It wasn't a quick death.
No, not unless their neck snapped right away, and not a lot of times did it. You
No,
know.
they're sitting there still flopping around trying to, gasp for air.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a bad picture to put in people's minds, but I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah. It was barbaric. You know. Especially since everybody had their like their families out there and picnics and everything during it. Yeah, it was not a good thing. That was the town's family outing. Okay. Um, 18 plus stream. No, but back to my little, yeah. It blew my mind that people don't realize that the animal. I mean, when it gets killed, stuff like that. Yes, it's going to be in pain. It doesn't matter how much pain. I mean, they try to do it as little as pain as possible nowadays. I didn't know the whole lobster thing. That restaurants were still just plopping them in there, but I know
I
now.
can't believe it
Um,
actually took a freaking researched development system.
yeah, I mean, it was actually a college, a whole college, a whole university did a study on it
Oh, it would
to
be a
make the
college that would do. Yep,
right.
that makes sense now.
Yeah, it wasn't just a newspaper or anything like that. It was literally a college research, um, you know, term. I mean, study to find out. You
Did
know,
didn't they do the same thing with crabs though, or
they
did they
did.
kill the crab?
No, well, crabs actually die. They actually, the reason why a crab dies so quickly is because they don't actually boil the whole crab. They actually end up, most places actually kill the crabs because they literally just want its legs for the most part. So, but
I can see like a quarter of your screen in the background. Someone's playing something, huh?
oh, it's just my YouTube. I could actually turn it and everything.
I can see like a corner of your TV.
That didn't make it too much better. That didn't make it too much better. Yeah, it's just my YouTube. I'll show you guys. Yeah. I'm just trying to get the room set up a little better, little bit by little bit. But that was my DZ last night and everything.
Yeah, that was one thing I didn't figure out yet. How to transfer. I know you can't do it from YouTube to.
Twitch.
You can't do it. Yeah, you can't do
Yeah.
it backwards.
Nope. And I don't know why they did it. Well, I mean, I think I understand why Twitch did it, and so then we could still save our stuff and not have to download it to like our hard drive. Um, what was I trying? That's right. Got sidetracked.
Well, Twitch is more of a streaming service than it
Right.
is
And yeah,
like just regular videos. You know, I mean YouTube supplies the streaming service, but it's not big on streaming.
yes, you missed DZ last night. It wasn't too exciting. It was,
No, I didn't even go to DZ either.
yeah.
I'm
I was
sorry
by
for any collateral
myself,
damage.
and but last night actually, a lot of people were a little upset about sidekicks and everything for 45 minutes, and I was like, once Reborn finally gets a hold of you guys, and then the leader from Sidekicks turned around and messaged me, and he's like, we are going to be part of Reborn. Oh, okay. Well, that just blew my mind. I mean, because Sidekicks Reborn, I don't think I've ever seen one of them really ever cuss. Um, yell at people, stuff like that. They just don't. They're very passive aggressive, I guess, but they can be highly aggressive. They're just not. Um, and sidekicks, they're very talented at just cussing people out and not giving two shits about anything. Um,
Talented? I don't think there's any talent in just cursing people out.
right. I was said known for it basically. Um, you know, I mean, they don't give. They don't care who you are. You're gonna die. You know, they'd kill each other if they could.
Oh yeah, they would. They would think it's funny.
Right. Okay. I mean, that's
You
how bad
died.
they are. That's how bad they are. They would kill each
You
other.
lost out on a prime dummy.
Right. You know. I mean, and when I talk about sidecats, it has nothing on has to do with Mad. I like Mad. I liked Mad in the first place. I don't know why he switched to that alliance at all. So 12 can just stay there. But other than that, everybody has their own beef with every alliance. So I know Shield doesn't like us. So, but that's because we've demolished them too many times because of Mr. Gentleman. I'm starting to think it's a waste of time to do training if it's under. I mean, if it's around 10 minutes though. Just I don't know. Just not enough stuff drops, I guess.
Well, if you spend, probably like a minute just trying to pick a spot to fight.
Right. It just seems like I get a lot. I mean, not just like twice more. I get a lot more if I spend an hour or so instead of 10 minutes at a time. Let's do. Come on.
Laffy, why are you jumping so much, bro? Jesus.
If he's
Oh
glitched, he
yeah, you
will.
would jump that way.
Still killing the big old Laffy, huh?
The story one.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, and then I have him on one of the sides of that big arena that you fight him in,
Yeah.
and the way everything went down, like he stuck himself in a corner so that he could, you know, blow his cold wind at you, and he did it again.
Yeah.
I gotta freaking run away from him because I can't go behind him and freaking attack him now.
Yeah, he does a little bunny hop and you gotta move. I think we're gonna end up going for 5 stars today too, guys. Yep. RNG likes me today.
Dude, his guard break comes back way too fast, bro. You get off like one move and he's already back at you already.
I've got to do. Let's see if I can do that before. Well, we are going to do this second. And again, I don't recommend crunching fours until you have fours on every one of your alts. Okay, guys? And make sure they're all full before you even try what I'm doing.
I crunch the threes all the time.
Oh, threes into fours, yes.
Yeah,
The
I
fours
crunch the
into
threes
fives, though,
all the time.
make sure you got your actual ducks in a row before you try to do what I'm doing.
I don't know why anybody would want to crunch the freaking fours. That's just the wrong move.
I just got too many in my inventory. That's the only reason.
Wish I had too many in my inventory.
Yeah. I mean, I've hit the point where I'm starting to fill up on fives on almost all my characters. It'll be interesting in, I would say, a month or two when I'm starting to crunch fives into sixes. I was actually one of the main reasons why, a few streamers really thought this game was trash is because they
Because of
kept
the crunching the
they kept crunching the crystal or the cores. Here's the problem: it sets you back so much if you're not doing what I'm doing, um, by filling them up and everything.
you have to because I mean they literally tell you the percentage of your
Yeah,
of how much you can get it back with. I mean it's like what less than 20% to get a 4 star.
yeah. I crunched enough to get seven, and I got three, which was great. That's great math, by the way. Um, you know, shooting for seven, and I got three. That's way over the 20%. Okay.
But if you were to do those individually, you would say fail, fail, fail,
Right.
fail, fail. You might get one.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in Sakar now. Or, yeah, she's in Sakar. Let's see, who else?
Okay.
Where's the
Let me
green?
do. Let me finish my dailies for Blitz and everything.
I think everybody's in Sakar now. That's crazy. I've been trying not to use, like, buy more freaking health potions. I've been using, like, my old ones.
Uh-huh.
Transferring my previous ones to my older character, or the other characters. So you can stop spending like 15K every time I need freaking health potions and end up with like 1,000 of each.
Right.
Like I ended up with 300 on one of them that was from the level, I think, 55s. I'm like, I'm gonna put those over there. Put them on that person. Let them use it first.
Finally getting to the point where I'm pulling some weight, though.
She should be close enough to pull this shit off. Let's go. Yeah, she's right on par. That should be easy.
Yeah, I think magic's first thing I'm gonna actually probably be nanoing the boots first. I don't know yet, though. Because what they've done with the nano and everything, getting, regional gear, if you have it, isn't a bad thing. So,
Do you remember what Bill's notes it was that they said that they did away with the actual piece of gear that you needed to nano, and it was just a random piece of gear now?
yeah. But I would have to find those notes again. Because I don't know if they fixed that. But
Yeah, because
I'll find out.
Either. Just
No. It
the
just doesn't make
information
sense
just
to
came
me
up
either.
one day.
Yeah. I
Like,
will.
I don't want to get rid of all the gear that I've been holding for Widow. And
Right. I don't want you guys to either. We've been saving, and why we're all saving those types of gears for us to nano it later. So, you know, but we're gonna find out. Oh my gosh, it's called the skip button for a reason, guys. And so you guys know the reason why I'm doing level 90 is so then we can just get the collection.
Laffy just called me weak.
Probably.
Call me weak. Said what? Weak creatures. Yeah, you're getting beat by somebody who doesn't even have their skills leveled up. Alright, Laffy? You'll crush me. Okay.
Be right back, guys.
Ooh, I just broke your guard, Laffy. What you gonna say now?
Oh, Station, I gotta know this. Is there religions that actually don't celebrate birthdays?
As far as I know, no. I mean, isn't that like a personal choice?
I don't know.
I mean, unless you're like one of them anti-everything freaking societies.
Yeah, I think that's basically what, you know, poor Bubba's dad is. Anti everything. It's just irritating to me.
I mean, I don't even care. I mean, my parents still celebrate mine. I really don't even care to take the like if it's for
Oh, I mean, after you get a certain age, I understand that, the whole
yeah, the
birthday
little
thing.
kids.
Just
They, I
the
mean, they
little
look
kids,
forward to
that's
stuff like
important.
that.
Yeah, it's important to them. I think that's one of the things in this world that could scar a kid. You know, and I understand if it's against religion and something
Um,
like that, but I've never heard of anybody say that it was against their religion to celebrate their son's birthday.
I think even like the Chinese or Japanese, I think they don't even celebrate it. They just give their kid money or something.
Right?
They don't even but they just give the kid like money or something like
Yeah.
that, and then they're done with it. It's over because they don't like. I mean, they
They don't
care
make
about
it a
their
big
family, but
deal,
there's
but
yeah, but they
they
don't make it a
acknowledge
big
it.
deal. There's no
Yeah,
yeah. I
they
mean,
acknowledge it. That's yeah, and that'd be fine too. It's just I don't know. I just find it disappointing.
but I'm not into the whole like religions and stuff like that, so I wouldn't really know. I'm just speculating from what
Yeah.
a few people have said in the past to me, so I'm thinking that's probably how it is. Cause like, cause I don't even think they celebrate like Christmas or anything like that either.
And then, in fairness, I personal opinion, guys, and all you guys can weigh in on this, okay? Am I always overstepping my bounds if Bubba, I'm just the stepdad and everything else, and I celebrate all these things that Dad doesn't?
That his dad doesn't,
Right.
but the kid does.
The kid only does because Mom does and I do.
Well, that's the other dad's issue, not
Right.
your. I mean,
I mean,
unless you're trying to change the kid's thought process. I mean, that's.
yeah.
I
But
mean,
no, he told me. I mean, one of his standing defenses is literally if he doesn't celebrate Christmas, I'm pushing Christianity on the kid. I've never seen it that way. I guess is the way I put it.
but his mom is right. Like, so, like,
Yeah, she celebrates it and everything. You know.
that's one of. I mean, it depends on what the kid wants. You can't push something on the kid anyway.
Right. Not trying to push
I
it on
mean,
the kid.
yes,
You
yes,
know.
the
But
kid. I mean, certain kids are raised in a certain way, but once they understand what's going on, it's still their choice.
right. And they get older and they don't want to do it, then that's fine. You know. You don't have to come to my house on Christmas.
Like
You know.
my parents are Catholic,
Yeah.
right? But I don't attend church. I'm not going to say that I don't believe in God,
Right.
um, but I don't think that you have to attend.
But you're non-orthodox, basically. You just don't go to church, but believe in the religion.
I'm not baptized either,
Right.
so
Okay. No, and I mean,
um,
there's other ways of saying that, though. I mean,
and I'm not saying that I
yeah.
don't believe. I'm just saying that I don't think that you have to go to an actual spot or an actual church to be able to believe.
No, I think it actually makes a community stronger. No reality. Um.
I mean, Catholic, Christ. I've been to both.
Yeah.
I would rather be in a Christian church than a Catholic church. Catholic is just straight like
Yeah.
strict. They do the same rituals all the time. They say the same things over and over and over. Christians more open ended. There's a lot of music. There's a lot of
Right.
um, from my experience. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's
No,
all the
and
way
it
around,
just right. Just
but
depends
I
on
feel that
the church. Right.
Christians are a little bit more open,
Yeah.
more uh, fun and willing. The Catholics are just straight like by the book.
Right. just irked me. I guess it's the way it's standing. You know, I think it's just a dad that wants to be cheap. My standpoint.
I think in your situation, yeah, I think the dad gets
He
it
just
because
wants to be. You know,
I
I
think
mean,
he's being a douche and he's trying to just complain just to complain.
right?
Just because you're outdoing him.
Yeah. You know. But I don't want. And again, I keep telling him, I was like, you don't have him as much as I do. So in fairness, you're the fun dad. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with being the fun dad, guys. Okay. Trick is to being a fun dad. You got to do things with your kid, though. I have to make sure that his kid does his homework, does his chores, you know, learns responsibility, stuff like that.
Okay, I think every one of my characters now is in the beginning or part of Sakar now.
Nice.
Except for Star Lord. Star Lord's not going anywhere until I get him some gear. Because he's gonna be the person that gets my daily Omega War wins.
And we made sure that.
Even though
Yep.
Spidey wasn't able to do that.
Yep.
He at least got me some kills though.
One squad. I gotta reach squad rank 80
God, you're
to get
almost
my.
done with that thing.
Yeah, I
Holy
am.
shit.
Yeah.
You only have a few things left, and that's it.
That's it.
You're really looking forward to those crystals, aren't you?
I am. That's what I really want. I'm crystal broke, guys.
Alright, well, I'm not taking these guys through Sakar until I get help. So,
Yes. No, and I'm. I need to do raid and.
well, I need to do my dailies now, so
Okay.
they're all through and get ready for Sakar. So
Well, I'm about to do
that's
special
pretty
ops
much.
if you want to skip over and do that with me and raid.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm switching over to Black Widow right now.
And then we'll do. And then while you're doing your blitz, I'll do my most wanteds for the day because I still need 2 primes and 4 normal.
Oh, yeah, I have to do most wanted as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna reset that because it's went to the lower ones. Got to have my 5 costume draws, not 3.
Right.
I was like, when I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm making sure that I do that with Black Widow because I want that 2 extra boxes.
Right. Sorry.
Punch these little bit of cores so I can get some room for badges. Why do you have to make all that animations for 2 stars? 1 star to 2 star, there shouldn't be any animations.
There we go. Okay. I dropped my mic though when I walked away. I didn't mean to. All right. Ooh, that's a good one to get to. For Doctor Strange, huh? All right. So we'll go here.
That'll fill me with a little bit. Yeah, I'll join. Just give me a second here.
Yep.
I'm gonna clean an inventory a little bit. I went through yesterday. Oh my lord! From all the stuff from throwing around from all the other characters, I was so disorganized, man. Like had like 4-star badges on some of my characters and stuff like that, and I was like, I'm not cleaning house. I'm gonna find out what these characters need, and I'm gonna change them out. Had so many different badges, and I ended up having some where I could crunch them into a higher one. I was like, okay, that works. Get rid of like 10, 20 slots. Free up some space.
Right. Needs rebalanced. No. You just need to get stronger.
What?
Oh, the bottom. It takes a while to get survivable in PvP. Defense stats need to be rebalanced. It's not the defense stats that need to rebalance. You just have to get stronger. I mean, that's
I think I
that's.
think that person is like really not understanding that there's defense and
Yeah, I
um
mean,
PvP defense. So there's two defenses on top of that in PvP.
because 1.2. I mean, you just need to get stronger. That's just how it works.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, there's other people that might have better defense than he does,
Yeah. Right.
or more attack. There might be more attack.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even nanoed yet, so
No.
like,
You know,
it looks like he had a full set of
yeah.
of
Good gear.
they, he was
It kills me
pay to,
that these
he
guys
looked like he was
complain
pay to
when
play,
they're
right?
this high. He could possibly be free to play, and the reason why is because he dumped everything into it. I would have to see his other characters,
Oh
but
no,
because his
he's
squad
he's
rank is
I mean,
148,
I don't like. Do
yeah,
you have that much HP on your Black Widow?
close. I think I'm actually close on just my magic.
Oh, I don't think that guy really understands. I don't even think he has.
162. Yeah, and then
Can you
what?
see his cards?
Yeah, I can see his cards in a
Additional
second.
info.
Yeah, I'm at 115. I mean, so the let's go hero additional info. I mean, it's possible. He literally dumped everything into it though. He did it the hard way to switch everything, or he just used it all for fodder.
What's he's using a set of 8? What's the set for 8 again? No, that has dodge rate. Why is he using that? Why is he
It's
using
got
8?
defense pierce too though, and max damage rate, and then
Yeah,
yeah, total damage.
yeah, but it has dodge rate for the set and then status effect. That's his problem right there.
That is part of his
And then
problem.
he has
Yes.
he has supervillain damage and everything else, and then PvP damage increase. That's his problem. He don't have no freaking PvP defense.
No, he's statted for PVE. Yeah.
So that's
His,
yeah,
his,
he's stat for PvP unless that's his alt
yeah,
character.
right. Yeah. I mean, he's statted for PVE. That would be the.
Yeah, he doesn't know the game that well. That is not that. Honestly, I wouldn't put set 8 on Magic. That set is not for Magic. That I
No,
think that set is for Spidey. In my eyes, that set is for Spidey because of the dodge rate.
it's one of them. I would either use it for Spidey or maybe Doctor Strange, and the reason why is because
Yeah, because he stands there.
he
Yeah,
stands there.
Yeah.
You know, the higher his dodge gets, the better he's gonna be, just because people can't hit him. You know,
I mean, yeah, it would help with his dodge. I would agree, but maybe even Storm, because she kind of does the same thing. She kind of stands there.
Drizzle might be in trouble.
89 of 150. Yeah, that should be enough. I'm good.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have switched Black Widow for this one. This will be interesting. Because what's your power level at?
close to 800.
Yeah.
It's like 750 almost.
Actually, guys, this would give us a good comparison because I'm close to, yeah, 7 something.
But we're all even here.
No, I know, but I mean me versus you on if power versus. The only reason why it's AOE is gonna probably I might stomp you because of AOE, but thanks, guy. I'll just take it anyway.
What the? Oh, that's BS.
What?
I cracked the crystal and it gave it to the other guy.
Oh, that's messed up. I
And I'm
hate when
standing
that
right in the
happens.
middle of it.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
What kind of crap is that? Like, how is that fair? Yeah, I need to switch my traits around. I need to do that one that gives me extra crit damage for 2 deadly aims. Because I'm using both of them right now.
Yeah.
Because I was using the whip, but I don't feel the whip was helping me except for like, mobs.
Right. Oh, and that's the main reason why I do it is because, well, she switches characters too if they die. So I find it highly useful for that.
Do what?
So when she's whipping, she'll whip, and then she'll change characters if she needs to.
No, only on the last hit.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I like
only on the
about that.
last hit, and then sometimes if the character dies, she don't even pull off the last hit half the time.
No.
So I lose out on that extra damage on that whip most of the time. So I'm just like, well, I'd rather either hit or miss with that extra 3 burst shot on that gun,
Yeah.
and it's more damage anyway. Oh, that guy died. Take that, thank you. I don't even know why they put the yellow stones out here.
For Magic, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. I mean, for anybody but Black Widow. Oh, I got monstrally squashed there.
I just got squashed.
Yep.
I just did a massive AoE damage too.
That hurt. Dang it. Dying right there hurts a lot. You got me. Good job.
Barely.
You did. If I wouldn't have got squashed.
You got squashed twice.
Yep, got squashed twice.
Aw, today you're gonna give me a 1 star. Yesterday I got a 3 star.
I know, I like that when, oh my gosh, it helps so much when you get a 3 star
Oh,
like
look at
that.
my 3 star.
Alright, raid it is. Vision today. I think I need to do vision a few times. Yeah, I'm at 783. So,
$742.
I think the big trick is I mean, Black Widow hits harder. Sniper just helps her so much. It really does. Yeah. Single target, you're always going to beat me.
Get him, Gordy. Right at the end. Get him, Gordy.
Alright. Go to my most wanted. Let you do your blitz. Even though I really don't need any more Loki cards, but actually, that is a good question. Let's do that.
Almost at the point where I can auto freaking um Dormammu.
That's good.
There's a couple. Oh, well, there's a couple times that I died. It just depends on if someone's strong enough to take him out in the second stage.
New Stark, Midgardia. We can go. Let's go after this. Oh no, that's yeah, you have to buy that one from the shop. Okay. Icy Peaks. Okay, let's go to Icy Peaks. I've been using my most wanted to try to get the collections too, so doing a good job on it.
thing I wanted to know with Black Widow, you know how she has that trait that she does extra damage when someone has a status effect or is immobilized?
Yeah.
Is is that for each? That what my question is if it's for each individual, or just if it has a status effect, you only get that extra 15, whatever you have it at percentage.
They have yeah. So it doesn't have to be your status effect. I know that much. But um it's not each. So it's or. I mean, it's either or. It's not both. You don't get both, and it's stackable. If that's what you're asking on the
Yeah, so it doesn't stack that. Yeah,
right,
see, then that's not going to be. That's not be on one of the way I want to build it. Then
right.
that means I would just want to have a status effect on the enemy at all times.
Yeah, because if you're an Omega War or something like that, you're going to use that. It's I mean, it's going to be helpful, but
That's why I liked using the bomb.
right.
For the extra 20% damage. You get an extra 20% damage, and then if they bleed, you get that extra percentage of damage on top of that.
Yeah,
And then when you use your ultimate, then you get the extra damage on top of that. That's what I was trying to do.
yeah,
So, and I ended up revertently going back. The only thing that I changed was the fact that I don't use the whip anymore.
right.
I use the three burst shot.
But the bleed one, the whip does very well doing.
Yeah, but so does the dashing in between
Yeah,
the enemies.
yeah,
That one will work too, especially if you're on a single target and she keeps dashing through. You're
right.
gonna eventually hit that off. So that's another reason why. And that way she's not targetable either. You don't have to worry about somebody trying to hit you while you're whipping,
Yep.
especially in PvP. I mean, she's got a lot of quick hitters, but the problem is that they don't do a lot of damage or high guard, and then she don't have any status on those either. So I'm like, well, what's the point of using those if it's not going to help my build?
Right.
Unless I'm going for just a raw damage build, which that's not what I want to go for.
Glorious battle awaits.
And then I also want to use that trait that reduces your cooldown. The hell, dude? Why does that happen?
Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Only one B today.
I have to watch that again. those purple beans.
Patty.
Okay, I got a 5-star. 5 stars all along. I'm sorry, no one's home. Please come back later. We're trying to escape. Escape. Don't think the puppy's gonna drop. I hated farming the puppy. I've been switching between the puppy and Laffy.
Yeah, but the card I need for the collection apparently is dropped by the puppy.
I know, but I'm tired of waiting for an hour sometimes to get
Right.
Laffy, you know? I'm like, well, I just don't care. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll get it later. Because you already have the milestones down. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go for the milestone at this point.
Right. Yeah, because collection wise, I finally got all the Kingpin ones. That was a joke. Every time that thing popped up, it was dead. So I had to literally just stand there and hope
Yeah.
it
How
just
long did
popped
it
up
take
in
you to
my
get all?
spot. It took me
How
forever
long
to
did it
get
take you
it.
to do that?
It took me forever.
Like a week and a half, two?
I would say almost, yeah, 3 weeks.
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous. That's why
Just to get my
I'm.
car collection for it, you know? Alright.
Oh no, I'm going for the badges.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
talking about badges.
No, I mean, I did
That
this with
dude. Oh my
just.
god. Just
I still haven't been able to do the badges. It's been over a month.
yeah.
I
No, I
stopped.
stopped because I need like three on the 6 stars.
Yep.
And I'm like, no, I've.
And what you're doing is you're hindering yourself for squad rank. I mean, you really are.
So I was like, well, I mean, I'm gonna stop for a
Hello,
second.
Mavis.
I'm gonna go finish Magic, or not Magic. Black Widow. I'll go get her badges. Once I'm done with that, then I'll go back and try to get 70s, and then 80s, 90s, and then go back and refarm all the stupid shit at the bottom.
We play in Central City. Who's your favorite character and what server do you play on? So you know, I'm just trying to get the collections for yeah Omega Cards collection. So we're trying to finish up Midgardia. This one you have to buy. So that'll be a luck of a draw. And then I think this one you have to buy too. Yeah. So I'm literally looking for one card for now. It's just the puppy's the one that drops it. And how do you like the game so far, Mavis? Wakanda. There you go. Black Widow's a great choice. That is technically my main until I'm done switching like I'm trying to do. But as free to play, that takes a little bit. How long you been playing? Oh, finally. Week since. Nice. Yeah. Oh, welcome. Welcome. We're here for questions. Definitely. Super enjoy this game. I've put in way too many days worth. I mean, just for, just so you know. I'm the guy you come to if you do want questions, though. I don't think very many people have hit the 191 day mark.
From 2 servers, I have.
Right. Station's usually on as much as I am. Otherwise, we're playing other games. Long shot. He sleeps enough for all of us.
God, did that guy sleep? And then he shows up at the end of the party. Hey guys, I'm ready.
Right.
Dude, we're tired. What the hell, bro? Like, what's going on, man?
Super energetic, and we're out.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we're done, bro. Like, he's like, no, what's going on, bro? I just got to the party. Dude, the party's been over freaking 13 hours ago. Wait, when did I go to sleep?
Oh, stop. Yeah, you keep getting knocked down. Get him, Gordy. I know. Lots of different types of videos on there for you guys. If you ever have any questions or anything, always here. And if I'm on a different game, always here.
He will stop in the middle of his stream to answer your questions.
Who can say that?
And he will say to be continued and switch his game to show you.
Right?
If you stay on his channel.
Yeah.
Switching from the PS4 to the PS5 is dumb. It's too easy.
Well, when it moved everything over.
I unplugged my hard drive from my PS4,
Yeah,
plugged it into the PS5, the external.
yeah.
Just
I'm
it
just
just
glad it
acted
worked.
as if it was on the PS5.
Yeah,
Just downloaded some updates and went on my merry way.
I'm glad it worked. I mean, because you said you
Plugged in,
didn't know if it was
plugged
gonna
in a
work.
PS4 game.
Yeah.
Plugged in a PS4 game. Kept going. I was like, sweet. I was like, I didn't even have to transfer anything. So the game that I wanted to play on the PS that I've been playing on the PS4 is the Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
So I went to plug in the PS4 game into the PS5 and went to play it, and then it started all the way from the beginning. I was like, wait a minute, no, I had save files. Hold on. I went straight. I didn't even do anything with the PS4. Didn't even turn it on. Nothing. I went straight to the cloud. I like after I turned the game back off. I went straight to the cloud and I found my save data. I was
Hmm.
like, okay, here, download. And
Right.
it downloaded it, loaded up the game again, started right back where I left off. I was like,
Nice.
this is dope. I said I knew there was a reason why I bought PlayStation Plus. Cause I won't buy like if I get an Xbox. I had what was it I have the Switch,
Yeah.
and I bought 1 year when I first got it of the online service. Never bought it again.
Yeah. Isn't that like a Nintendo? Yeah, it's the Nintendo.
Yeah, it's the Nintendo's
Yeah. Membership
version
or
of
whatever.
of
Yeah.
yeah, membership, yeah, that allows you to play it online. Yeah.
Okay. So why? Two reasons. I'm one of the strongest in the alliance. I'm not the owner of the alliance, so. And I wanted to be able to answer more questions that came across about magic. So I need to level her up and get her up to speed. The other thing I want to do is make sure that magic and um, my Black Widow are toe and toe with each other, like stat wise, everything else. So then I can try to
Or at least in power,
right
close to power.
close in power, so then I can do a fair comparison on who is actually going to be stronger. Um, I'm leaning towards Black Widow is going to be harder and better in a lot of different reasons because she solo targets, though. But I still haven't made the whole necessary analysis for it. I do want to make sure that the gear and everything else are up to par. But everybody keeps saying that magic is overpowered. I keep seeing it. Magic is OP. Magic, and I honestly want to tell you guys, I'm leaning towards Black Widow puts magic to shame in total damage.
I think she's OP in how much stuff that she puts on the screen.
Right, which is amazing.
There's just
I
so much
love the
stuff that
effects. So
goes
the
on the
effects is
screen.
great. Okay, it's all the effects is great. But when it comes to actual raw damage, I don't think magic actually touches Black Widow. I don't know if Black Widow actually can beat by too many at all, if at all. Um, and the reason
Iron
why,
Man can probably beat her in damage.
I mean, because I do fine winning almost every event. That's the problem as Black Widow. You know, when it comes to the Eternals and everything else, I'm always in first place. I think raw damage wise, I don't know if Black Widow can be beat
If she's put in an even playing field, yeah, I think she's got a curve because of that single target
because of that sniper.
damage.
Yeah,
That
and
sniper, yeah, that puts her ahead of the pack.
right,
The only other person I could see that probably could do it is Iron Man because of his multi-hit, missiles and shit like
right.
that. Um, that's the only person I could see that probably could be coming close
But
to
yeah,
battling with her if you're on the same playing field.
Right. And
Um,
that's what I'm trying to show everybody, Mavis, is literally I have to get these characters up to an even playing field to figure out
but
where they're
she's
at.
very squishy too. So like if she gets hit, she
Yeah.
gets hit.
Right.
Um,
She dies and it's
and it's the
over.
same thing with Iron Man. If he gets hit, he gets hit.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah. And because of these new buffs, I it's gonna be interesting to see where Star Lord actually starts to line up in this because of all those the new buffs.
A lot of people didn't want to use him. I mean, he was. I think he was an underrated character. Honestly, he's actually very viable. He's not even that like he's. I don't think any of these characters are actually too far off from each other because they all have their own strengths.
Right. And they do.
So like you can't punish all these characters and say, oh, this one wins out of attack.
Right.
I don't think that's
No,
fair.
I think single target wise, I think Black Widow might actually end up actually taking the lead. The but where I've been trying to figure out is where I'm gonna place Magic. I'm gonna place her with the Doctor Strange or the Storm, or if you place her near, the Iron Man, strategy wise on where you want to take her. You know, because if you do Doctor Strange right, and you do Storm right, and you do all these characters right, they do a lot of damage anyway. It's just when you want to compare the two. So, but we heard
Dude, that's how
forever.
I helped Potnob out.
Yeah, I mean,
Um, I mean, he won't thank me for it now, but I don't care. But the example here is, I was underdogged by him. Like he had a higher power than I did, but I was
right,
doing way more damage than he was because I was stacking my crit damage, and he was just putting on the highest power gear that he possibly could,
correct.
and thinking that he was okay. And I was
Yep,
like, dude, you're not doing enough damage.
right,
He goes, what are you talking? Like eventually he goes, what do you mean? And I go, dude, like you're 200k power more than I am, but I'm dishing out more damage than you. What is your crit damage at for Black Widow?
right.
And it was his crit damage was at like freaking 20%.
Yeah,
It was so low, dude. It was so low, and I was like, how are you like? He goes, it doesn't matter to me. Like I was like, well, try to look into it and try to stack the damage if you can. I was like, stack your crit and stack your crit rate. His crit rate was also at like maybe 30%.
right. Yeah,
And I was like, well, stack your crit damage and see the difference. And he started doing that, and you noticed a big difference. And I'm like, you gotta watch what you put on your character for the build.
and I mean, for example, guys, right now I'm seeing gray attacks and everything else. I'm seeing gray attacks because they're not critical hits right now, and that's where I want to take Magic. Is finally make it where every time I shoot the thing, it's yellow. Because that's where I got Black Widow, just to try to compare. Oh, good. I got him on channel one finally. And the other big difference, Mavis, is I'm free to play. I'm going to stay free to play for you guys and everything else for comparison wise. I'm not going to say, oh, this is probably the best gear for free to play versus if you're a whale, and I'm going to show you the example of the whale. I understand how those guys do that. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I would rather stay genuinely free to play and quit trying to explain which is the better armor and everything else because there's a lot of different factors to this game. Just because I have a meta build for something doesn't mean it's the best for you.
Well, here's a perfect example. So I was watching the half stand, right?
Yeah,
And he made an example. I want to say it was him. If it wasn't, then my bad. But I think it was him. and he he was saying that there was certain people that were stacking certain stats and was taking him out. And he was at, I think he was saying he was at like 1.5 mil, and people were like, barely at a million were giving him troubles,
Right.
and it was because they were stacking a certain stat or something like that, or
Hmm.
it wasn't even, it's not even the gear that he had on. They had completely different, even free to play characters. I think he was saying that put the time in and everything were um,
Right.
giving him a hard time just because of the stats that they had. Um, like stacking defense. What was it? I think it was defense Pierce at the time. They were stacking a shit ton of defense Pierce, and at the time it was broken. I think that was like what, a month or two ago,
Right.
and it's just stuff like that. Like you just got to stack your damage. You stack your.
Hmm.
I would start with crit rate and crit damage. I've done that in every game. I've always been a crit person,
Right.
even though I hate RNG. But the higher you get that crit rate, the more you're gonna do that crit damage. And that crit damage, when it's, yeah, if you have that thing at 200% at least, your damage is gonna skyrocket when you crit.
I failed once today, so we are. Oh, I'll try it. Um, RNG for my specializations is not good. Okay.
That one match, you almost took that Spidey out with that one sniper shot. Like
Right.
almost took his whole health bar.
He freaked out. He freaked out.
He was probably shitting his shorts. Thinking, oh my god, I barely killed that
Actually,
Black Widow. It almost took me out in one shot.
I'll show you Black Widow and everything so you guys can see. Now, 1.1 at free to play is strong right now. Really is. I could take everything that I've already done with Magic, put it on Black Widow, and I'd probably be close to 1.5, if not higher. Um, the but I'm transitioning. But I have transition because I don't want to hurt my alliance. I'm trying to help them grow and everything else. So I use Black Widow for that. Still, and I'm trying to get to the point where I'll eventually just use. Uh, she didn't have the right ticket. Okay, hang on 1 second. But I will tell you guys that as free to play, if your character hits a million, this game changes a lot once you hit there. Aspects, it becomes easier. There's a lot of things that it just becomes more natural to switch your skills and everything else and actually try to fit what cards you want by that point. I wouldn't worry about cards or power until you hit that 1 million mark. I mean, the cards you're going to start gearing yourself towards it, but I wouldn't start switching them around or anything like that. I would stick with the Loki set and then have the few other random cards for any character.
Yeah, because the
Um,
point is to get your one character
yeah. And once you hit
stabilized.
that million
You
mark,
want your
then
you
you
want your
can
first character stabilized
do
before you
something.
start working on multiple characters.
Yeah. Then you can start playing around and seeing which ones you want to do. Let's do this.
My magic jumped up in power just because I brought her to 100 and I had so many level 100 badges and stuff like that for.
Right.
I was like, well, I gotta spread this stuff out. I got too much.
I'll just do
I have to
this as
share.
an example. I'll do this raid with Loki, or not Loki, with Vision, and I'll do it with my magic, and then obviously I'm going to do it with my Black Widow. There's significant differences, and the reason why is because it's a single target boss. I'll get a drink while I'm waiting for that. But what I've learned about magic and everything is she's just like Doctor Strange when it comes to there's not really single target attacks.
I mean, that dragon thing is pretty nice though.
Oh yeah,
The one that acts like a tremors,
right.
comes out of the ground.
Yeah. Super handy and it also just follows what I'm targeting. So is the little baby dragon that flies around.
Oh, dude, I love that little dragon.
Right?
That little dragon is awesome. He goes around and he freaking shoots shit, and then he comes back and he's like your little companion for a minute,
Oh,
for
that's
a
gonna kill
second.
me. I missed the dodge.
I hate that move. I'm always right next to him when it happens, and I'm like, I gotta dodge this. I gotta dodge it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll use two dodges just to make sure I dodge it.
And yes, I got knocked down once, but I've only did 6 million worth of damage. This is why I know it's not exactly a fair comparison, but we're gonna switch characters now.
You're gonna get like freaking 15 million.
Right. I mean, and because it's a single target, it also gives me a better advantage.
How far into your traits are you with magic?
I'm almost done with both of them, so I'll
Oh,
go back
okay.
to it though.
No, you don't. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just
Oh no,
wondering
that's
how.
fine.
Like,
45 out of 75. Yeah.
why is their trait so weird? Like, there's nothing on the other side of that trait.
Yes. No, they took him out. That was.
Why?
I think it actually created an imbalance, and that's how they ended up doing it. Is they just never introduced those traits. Um, because actually, when in the beta for it, which I got to see the whole
No, I
map.
mean, there's nothing surrounding that last node for that trait.
Yeah, no, it's missing a lot of traits actually. Did that, did this. Okay. I'm switching characters, so I'm just double
Holy
checking
crap!
stuff.
Someone did a. He wrote you a paragraph, bro.
I know. Yeah. No. And I mean, Mavis, what we have to compare to is nothing
Oh, and
compared to
then the other
anybody
thing
else.
that makes
What makes us so hard and striving and everything is free to play. Your biggest whale makes your biggest free to play people. And it just makes it because we want to work harder and we want to work harder. Our biggest whale, I don't think there's anybody in the whole world that actually touches him.
I don't think there's anybody in the world that's more passionate about this game than he is.
Oh, I have the passion, but I can't. I would. I would never spend what he spent. Okay. Uh, I
Dude,
know.
he spent my life save no, not my life savings, my life worth on this game. Okay,
My life worth. Your life's worth is worth more than $70,000. Okay. You're worth more than
my
70,000.
my truck isn't even worth that much.
Okay. So Mavis, yes, your strongest whales will always have your strongest free to play. Okay. The only reason why I'm not higher is because I'm not sacrificing Magic's gear to go into my Black Widow right now. Otherwise, I'd be higher. I'd be a lot higher than what I am right now.
Oh, 900 crystals, thank you.
I love it when I get those special. Yeah. Oh, you completed this. You get. Yeah.
I just got that 500 mark
Okay.
on
If I
this.
stop now, I would quit doing as much damage as I did with Magic. So I did twice. Yeah, you can see my server top ranks. We have a lot of whales. A lot. I mean, it's three full alliances that are they are huge money spenders, and they're not little money spenders. Our free to play alliance warriors is all free to play, and out of I would say what do you think? It's probably around squad rank 173. Yes, got there. Okay, so let me do this real quick before I
I was
forget.
so sad. I was like, what the heck is beeping?
Yeah, ranking standings. That's mine. So, which one do you want to see? The server top ranks? Dragon's Blood is first. Second, the closest person to him is 9 million. Other than me and what Spider Cruise, I would say, or Spider Cruise. There's a couple other. We're all about the same. Oh, the gentleman went to Reborn. That's interesting. It's a joke after he got kicked out. Uh, but yeah, I mean alliance rankings. I'm proud of our alliance. We stay in the top, basically 20th, about every time. Request join. What do you think? Power level 204. I mean, this one's definitely our free to play part, but what is his main character? I'm gonna allow it. Might bite me in the butt later. He looks like a baby though. Yeah. No, that's I mean, as a free to play person, that's what we're competing with. Okay. That's and I would say 90% of Reborn, they've at least got one character in the 2 millions. Um,
Yeah, but that man has every character in the 2 million.
right? I know, but
God.
Dragon's Blood can literally pick up any character he wants and just play that day. That and which I wish I had that luxury. That would be fun. Um, let's go ahead and power level you because I've already switched characters. If you're ready,
Oh yeah, that's fine. Let me switch my character then.
yeah, as long as you're ready. I didn't know if you had your dailies done, so your
I,
blitz.
it doesn't really matter right now. I can do
Okay,
that later.
okay.
As long as these characters get their levels, it's gonna help me a lot more anyway. So let me see where Spidey's at first, because I don't want to.
You have probably not very much left, this buddy.
No, I don't think there was much left. Yeah, let's finish him off. I think he's right at the end before I get to that. Ah!
And then, yep, just send me the invite when you're ready.
Shirka go away! Thank you. No, Spidey, don't run towards him.
I'll invite you.
Yeah, I'm having a little technical difficulty with this
Apparently.
game. I don't know why they put these um side missions so close to that boss.
Right. No, and the other
It
thing,
is.
as free to play and everything, you won't hear near the complaints about this game from me compared to anybody else that's streaming.
Well, some of the things that some of these YouTubers say are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially when the game first came out. Oh my god.
Right.
Everybody was a freaking know-it-all on this game.
Well, they also, in fairness, got a month into the game than we did. You know, and they really did. You know,
Yeah, but after playing it, I was like, dude, these guys are actually wrong. Like, it doesn't, like, unless you're, like, at end game, there's really, like, and then people don't, like, this is the one thing that I don't understand. Um, like, when there's people that do walkthrough builds for, okay, you use this skill, then you use this skill, then you jump to this skill, then you jump, they don't do that. They go, oh, just play through the game and then jump to this skill. Like, what? So you're saying don't use any other skill until I get to 75. Well, what if I want to use another skill? They don't have any of that. There's no, oh yeah, jump to this one, it's got more damage kind of thing, or jump to this one, it's better than this one. It's just straight a level 100 build. And then in the beginning, it was, oh, use this one. It has the most damage. Now there's YouTubers out there that are going, oh, don't go for the most damage. This one has the best utility.
Right. They contradicted themselves later.
Hmm.
Well, and because of the new stuff.
Well, I mean, why would there be 7 different sections for skills and then 4 sub skills in each section? Why
Yeah.
would they have done that? Because they want you to create your own build.
Yes. It always depends on how, what skills you use and everything else. Am I done killing these for you or no?
The Sicarian boars?
No. You didn't put me on the boards. You put me on the carnivorous insects. Okay. I'll go kill the boars now.
Oh, well, I was on the boars. My bad. Yeah, you
Yeah.
were already done with those.
Okay. Like, I've killed all of them twice now. This thing needs to get out of the way. I don't like the beeping. There.
Oh, because there's a target there?
Right? It just beeps. Chirp, chirp.
There's an enemy next to you, bud. There's an enemy next to you. There's a boss.
Yeah, no, Mavis, yes. I truly want to help my alliance get farther. I do help my alliance get farther. And I challenged, anybody to find a streamer that would be even close to time spent with their alliance. Um, Other than that, yes, please have a good night. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Shouldn't be up. Other than that, sleep tight.
I do that all the time. I'm up at 2, 3, maybe even 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. Like,
Right.
because I don't have to be up at, well, I mean, I have my alarm clock set for 8, but that was because of the way the DZ was before. I need to go back to my original sleep schedule. Because, like, it only takes me an hour to do dailies. Hour, maybe hour and a half.
Yeah.
You got, like, 4 more boars. 5 more boars.
The only problem with the boars is you have to collect at the same time, right?
No, I've already done the collecting.
Oh, okay, good.
Wait. From defeat month. What is this one? Oh no, that's over there. I'll go back in a second. Ooh, that tickles. Now I think I need 4 more over there, but
I'm going back. Skipped over it.
let me defeat this guy for me real quick. I think it's this one.
Okay, boars should be done.
Let me freaking put the damn there.
Yep.
That little mini boss right there.
Yep. Where, buddy?
Rocks Oli. Yeah, you asked for it, you stupid boar.
And you got these ones.
Sicarian Hunter Unit.
Yep. Doing it now.
Blasters. Just walks like 5
I
feet.
don't.
Oh, like, what the hell? I was like, what am I? Is that a slot machine?
It took you longer to say the name.
Yeah. The little number went from freaking 12 to 23 in like a second. One more of these, and then I go turn everything in.
Yep, and then you'll go into that little storyline, then I'll see you when you get out. And now he'll be back out, and then all he's got to do is kill these scorpions, stuff like that. Otherwise, he's 4 or 5 missions away from ending this area.
Yeah, literally. Because there's not much. It just goes right around that corner there.
Yep.
And I'm done. But yeah, I will have to kill those stupid scorpions when I come back out. Damn scorpions. Spectacular! I downloaded that demo to that Tales of Arise.
Yeah. Did you like it?
The gameplay is actually interesting, and you actually pick a character to control.
You can
Or is that
switch
just-
in between them, but that's later. I would recommend letting it do auto for a while. So,
Because I picked the guy with the staff,
yep.
and is he the only one that can they all dodge?
No, they can all dodge.
They can all dodge. Okay.
Yep. But I definitely recommend at first to playing Tales of Arise, you leave it on auto, just to help.
You mean leave it on auto?
Because you can turn off the characters, so then they literally do nothing until
No.
you
They
tell
were
it to.
fighting. They were
Okay.
fighting in the demo.
Yeah.
I think the only thing. No, I didn't even change that. I think there was an input for the buttons or something for long and short. I don't know what that was. I just left it alone.
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna change it to short. I was like, wait, I've never played this game before. Never mind. I'm gonna put it back.
But
I was like, let me see how it plays out first.
yeah. And then I will warn you, the demo, anything you do on the demo will not transfer to the game if you decide to buy it later. So
It will or
will not. Will not.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't care about that.
Yeah. But it's a long demo,
If it does or does not.
and you do a lot.
There's so much stuff that you grab in there because they want you to experience the game.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm pretty sure in the regular game it's a lot harder to get the stuff. Like they have you there was I defeated that freaking that black and red boar.
Yeah.
The first time I fought him, he killed me. I was like, I was still getting used to combat, and I'm like,
Right.
and I almost had him dead, but I went through so many freaking heals.
Yeah. But as you've seen on the end of the game, I went through a lot of heals.
Yeah, the
It's-
thing that I don't like though is that you can't dodge in the air. You have to be grounded,
Yes.
or at least with the character that I
Nope.
used.
And even if they're auto, I mean, that's where you might want to take the auto off and everything else. It's just like this game. You can't hit the dodge button if you're in the air for most of the characters.
No. The character I was using was not on auto. The rest of the team was. But I tried to dodge in the air and it wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, I have to be grounded in order for that to happen.
Yes.
Okay, that sucks. Because if I get knocked out of the air,
Right.
that hurts.
No.
just hug it out? There's not a side mission near here for this, is there?
There is over here.
For the same stupid scorpions?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. We'll finish these stupid scorpions first.
Yeah, it's
'Cause I didn't see any green missions when I came out.
no, it's over towards
Wait for
sorry,
me, you stupid scorpions.
over here. What you'll need to get once you get the next purple. I'm gonna start killing the next thing that you're supposed to kill, and then my dog would like to go potty, so I'm gonna take him outside real quick. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't think I'm killing. Am I? Yeah, I'm still killing the right one.
Taking care of your dog? No, don't be sorry.
Get up right.
At least your dog asked to go to the bathroom. There's some dogs that just shit right where they're at.
Nope. He'll come up right next to me, and I mean he'll go to the back door and he'll scratch the back door. If I don't hear it, he'll come over here and he literally puts his paw on my leg.
He's like, yeah, that means I
All right.
Hey, dude, like, come on, man.
And then if I ignore him any farther, he'll just lay down, and then he'll just wait. You know what I mean?
He's that patient. Wow.
He's that patient. So I mean, he tries to tell me twice. You know.
My parents' dog's little Shih Tzu, little white and
Yeah.
little, the traditional black patch over the eye, everything.
Right.
And she'll run to the back door, and she'll run back, and she'll kind of like just a little.
Right.
It's not even a bark. It's just like a.
I want your attention. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what do you want? Like, you hungry? What? Eventually, you know, because she's running back and forth, and then you use the word. You gotta go potties, and then she. And then she'll run around in circles. That means yes. Yeah, you got it right. Ding ding ding. Like,
No, so when we went out of town to go see Ashley's family and everything else, her dad was supposed to stop by and actually let Zeus out, and he completely forgot. So Zeus literally held it for 2 days.
how did the fuck?
You're right. No, I was like, oh my god, I bet there's gonna be poop somewhere or tracked everywhere or something like that, or piss. Nope, he literally just Just,
How do you have this thing
you
for
know,
2 days?
I
That's a big ass bladder, man.
mean, you know, no, but mind you, he
Oh,
also didn't. He barely ate, and then he barely drank any of the water. So, uh,
oh, he's like, forget this. I'm
you
good.
know, right?
I can wait 2 days.
And I felt bad, guys. Yes, he was supposed to be there, and we did make arrangements for it and everything else. It's just sometimes people forget, you know. But I was amazed by the dog that he didn't, because I wasn't going to be mad at him. You know, I was going to be disappointed if he did, but you know, besides that, though, he did a really good job. Oh, we're killing the big thing. Is it time? It's time to kill the big thing.
Yeah, I gotta kill the big cockroach.
Oh, let me switch.
I am
There
not
we go.
doing any damage to this guy at all. Oh, it was the wrong freaking damage one. It was the wrong. It was showing me the freaking health bar, the freaking mini boss. I was dumb. Well, let's mix things up a bit. Yeah, and it had the Desert Devourer on there.
Right. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like half dead. Okay, it's dead now. Now we kill this.
I didn't even touch that guy. How am I already?
Good now.
I haven't even fought Maestro yet.
Wait, you haven't fought Maestro
I'm
yet.
at 97.
Yeah, I know, but you have all those challenges in Crown City. You're
Which I
about right.
get to 99, but why am I always? Are you always at 97 by this point?
Yeah, 97, 98. And it's literally because of costume challenges, I might be a little bit higher. Um, it
But
depends on.
every time I've done it, I've always been at 99. So there must be just enough to get you to 99, and that's it.
Right, and then I do the first arena. The first arena one puts me at 100 normally. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that when training came now. When the training came, I was just like, okay, here, go to 100 real quick so I can switch you to 100 badges, and then I'm good.
Right. That made it easy.
Yeah, it made it 10 times easier.
Oh yeah.
I'm switching characters because I don't. That'll be a breeze for me to go through there.
Yeah. I mean,
It should take me like
no, just send me an
10
invite.
minutes each on each character.
No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna have part of the snacky treat.
So now I'm switching.
Yep. Just send me an invite. I've always wanted to know if the actual sleep mode will play your ult. Ult, though.
What?
If it actually uses your ultimate
No,
in sleep mode. I didn't think it would either.
no.
Because I know,
It's the same thing as auto. It just
yeah,
cuts everything else off.
I really wish it would start using it. Especially if you're going to
There,
auto, like,
um,
the training grounds. It should
there,
use it, you know?
there was a game, or there is a game, and I want to say it was made by Netmarble, and I don't remember, which one it was. But they had three different tiers of auto. You had tier one, tier two, and a third one, and it would use, um, like say just your basic. It would use just your basic,
Right.
or it would use your basic and your abilities that are around your basic, and then that would be the second one, and it would probably use your dodge if you need it. I don't know, but then the third one would use everything. It would use your ultimate. It would use your ability. It would use everything when it was ready. It would
Right.
just automatically use it.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why they didn't implement that in this.
Yeah.
Um,
or at least use your companion. That would be cool. You know, I
Right, throw out the companion every time it's available.
right. I don't see how that would hurt anything. You know.
Because the way I remember it, it was you had to, in order to use auto, it might have been a different game completely. You had to get to a certain level or a certain stage in
Right.
the game, like a certain like storyline stage before it would unlock auto. Dude, do you not? What is? Wait, what are those freaking tokens up there that you have? That's 250,000.
Oh no, that's our alliance tokens.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck are those? At first, I thought they were friends tokens. I'm like, dude, you don't use your friends tokens? What are you doing?
um, I barely use my friend tokens. Yeah, and I mean the reason why is because I don't really see the point of me buying the other things. So I don't. I'm at 20. I mean 2,800 now, but I only buy these two things. I mean I should probably start buying the cores, but I, mean, I don't need the convergium particles. You've said that over and over and over. So
I know you need a share.
right. I just get my
So
10 a
all the
day,
freaking
guys. I
convert.
really do. Get to- I would say the AFK farming helped a lot too at one point. So
Yeah, and they numb that down a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, because that was one of the things that people used to spend it for crystals. Which I would never spend crystals on convergium.
Well, you didn't have to when you spent the rest of the freaking day
You
farming.
know? Right.
You're over here now, bud. You're like way up there. I'm catching up to the main story on this one, so it's just gonna be side missions at this point.
Right. Are you? I don't think I did that to the right person. No, sorry.
They never learn. I have this stupid suit that's silver, and then his chest piece is half blue. I want to get rid of it. Just thinks it looks so weird.
I'm always freelancing.
Hmm?
Oh no, just always trying to hire people in our alliance. Yeah. Oh, he needs these ones. Okay.
This is a collection one.
Yeah, I'll try to help as much as I can. But the collections ones always make it hard for me to help. I'll just stand up here and kill this guy over and over until you need him. Let's get you to. Yeah. Aries, and then we can switch over to Rocket League or something if we got time. Because that's this one.
These guys don't take forever to spawn back. Like a few seconds.
Right. Oh. Giro. I forgot about Giro. I didn't see him hit the follow button. Didn't say it on the screen. I apologize. If you're still there, please hit the follow. I mean, let us know who's your favorite character and what server you come from. I know it was a little late.
Server Wanahakalugi. I don't have a favorite character. I'm just from Wanahakalugi.
Ace Ventura.
Defeat him, kill him. 5 seconds. You got 35. You got 12:35. I have a half a one. I fed him with marshmallows. I softened him up for you.
Where's that put me at this one? Yeah, 285.
Gotta secure the poison key.
Okay. Coming.
Almost dead already. I hit him with my ultimate.
Now I'll get the other key for you. Well, you have to hit him first, but. There you go. He's half dead over there. Running at me. He wants to die.
Moving on to the next area.
Oh, you already got the other key? Okay.
Yeah, I think I did that with the main story or something.
Oh, okay.
Iron Man, stop. Jesus Christ, I need to pick up this other one. That's one thing I don't like about Auto. Hick hack.
I think that's this one.
Now I
No.
gotta fight Philip.
Yep, that's over here. Okay. Kilitalic.
Oh, I forgot to re-equip his badges that I took off of him. And I'm still doing damage over here. I had like 3 badges that were off of him. Well, you might as well take that. Yeah, thank you. As well.
Already took half his life. The other guy. Here, okay. There we go. So where we at? Sorry.
Flag.
Flag. Okay. All right. See you when you get out.
is this? The 11 or 20 part freaking mission?
I think this one I think is a little bit longer. Just gotta,
11.
yeah.
I'm gonna go set the trap.
Level hero level 80 plus required. Huh? I need to switch that before I go in. Froze a couple times. That was weird. they won't come to me, I need to go to them. That's how this works.
Leave the area.
No, I'm 1 minute. I thought I had 10 minutes. This time did.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm at par with these guys, bro. I'm 407K with Iron Man right now.
Oh no, you're doing really well then. No, it was just I
Um,
thought I figured I had
no,
10 minutes for.
I have a 5 piece, a 5-star gear piece on him, as well as a 2 4 stars.
Oh yeah, then you're
So
doing great, great.
yeah,
Okay, that was my bad.
no, I obliterated those enemies. I'm probably over the qualification to fight Maestro right now.
Oh, you are. Oh, I mean, what are you at?
407K.
Yeah, I mean you're very very close. I mean
I'm
you
499.
you can beat him at 220 in reality. So
No, I know. I did it with Black Widow.
all right, So
What was that? I was at like 240 something with Black Widow
yeah,
when I did it. I was like, I'm not supposed to be at 100 right now with Black Widow at 2 something.
so I'm here. Go ahead and invite. No, I just wanted to do Omega War since it was perfect timing.
Fuck you, Heater. You costing me too much money this month.
It's almost 50 degrees here. It's so nice right now.
Oh, it freaking gets like right under 30 degrees, bro, at night. And like I wake up freezing.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm not in bed, I'm sleeping in my chair. I wake up, my body. And the beat, that's all, folks. That's all, folks.
Right. Yep.
I'm so glad they made the flag to be able to be placed on that freaking icon.
Right.
I was so mad when you weren't able to do that.
Made it hard.
They made it really hard. I was like, wait. Okay, well, you gotta go 90 degrees down from the angle that I put the
Yeah,
flag at because it wouldn't let me to put it on the.
yeah. I still think if you're in a party, it should just mark your stuff for me.
I know, but the flag. I mean, they put the flag in there, so
Yeah,
I mean, it makes up for them not having to share information.
yeah. Like this person's got this challenge. It's not hard,
It is to them.
right?
They're like, well, we'll just put an icon flag and that'll work. Let them deal with that. That's their fix.
Oh no, you're killing them first. No, don't kill them first.
I gotta beat these little mini bosses.
Yeah, they're practically dead. I
Yeah,
accidentally. Okay, there's that one. There's
thank
that
you.
one. Now you have to go up here and talk to that guy. Get your teddy bear that they stole.
Yeah, just pop stuff up on my screen while I'm trying to click stuff. Fuck
I
you.
know, because I finished something else.
Almost left the party and went to Laffy. You can fly. Why'd you run all the way away? Auto thing is dumb.
Oh,
Bye.
bye. There you go. All right, guys. What we're gonna do, live stream wise, and everything. I want to thank you guys for your time. Station's gonna, work on that. I'm going to take a
Yeah,
small
because he's
break
done helping me.
and switch games. Yes, we're gonna go to Rocket League or something like that. But you know,
He got tired.
it does take a lot of, I guess, it takes a lot of muscle memory to do what I do. Okay.
Oh yes, lots of muscle memory.
Yeah. I mean.
You just have to sit there and watch what's going on the screen.
Right. But
Yeah, I just place myself here and just press these buttons automatically.
now I mean brain memory. What I need to kill next. You know. That. Yes. Other than that, we will switch over to PlayStation. Everything else, I enjoy you guys coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please hit the follow button, subscribe if you're new. Other than that, I hope if you guys ever have any questions, let me know. And let's do this one. Exclamation point. There we go. And we got that out for you guys too. Oh my gosh, it's funny how I typed it twice. It was the next one in queue anyway. Seconds later. Other than that, enjoy.